Okay. It was like a fly or something. But anyway, then okay, this is the and this is my deck. If you guys like them, you know they are for you can purchase them. They're my deck. Simply Loves tarot cards. Now I'm trying to get behind so you can see. So this is the mother, the Queen of Swords. And you know, like I said, she was beautiful. She was happy. She was very happy with the Nine of Cups. Especially she was happy with her son's success. She was very proud. She was proud of him. She knew he came a long way. Did she have some guilt about some things? Yes, we all do. But you know, a broken heart can mend. A broken heart can mend. So I keep hearing. You know, and then all of a sudden, you know, tragedy struck with the Tower card. You know, a mishap. You know, in the middle of this, the beginning and the middle of this happiness, fulfillment, joy, love, because this is a cup card. It's all about love. Love was there. You know, they made amends with one another. Not because of the money or the fame. May have something to do, because sometimes you can do more when you have more. But they came to some kind of forgiveness in one another. And they talked a lot. And they made amends. But then there was tragedy. Okay, there was tragedy. You've seen the tower yourself. And then here's the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands talks about victory. It's talking about self-victory. Because if you see the woman, she's looking in a mirror at herself. And then she has all those wands, and she's got that, and this could, you know, this is him. This is his energy I'm feeling. Like he used all his passion and energy, and he, you know, and everybody gave him that attention. He got the attention. He conquered. He was a conqueror. And boy, like this boy, for little as he had a physique on him. He was strong. He may be little, but he was very strong. And I guarantee you, ask anybody that got in a scrap with him, they got whether they beat him up or not, I bet you they felt some pain from him when they were done. I guarantee you that. Whether they beat him or he beat them, there was some pain left. He left his mark behind, okay? I guarantee you that, whether he got beat up or not. And he didn't even care if he got beat up. You know, it's just another fight to him. As long as he came out alive, he was all right. And all the other person was okay too. I mean, and I heard him even up, you know, when he was talking so fast sometimes, but I was catching a lot of stuff. He's like, for all the fights that I got into, I want to say I'm sorry to everybody. That's what he said. That's what he said. And I believe him, because he was going through a serious transformation that he didn't think that he was going to make it through, but he did. So we got the Four of Cups. You know, this talks about sadness and disappointment. Okay, it's very emotional. The cup cards are always emotional. Matters of the heart, how you feeling. So somebody here, you know, even though they were victorious, you know, they were shining, they were getting a lot of attention. This band was getting a lot of attention from all ethnics, from all, you know, black, whites, Puerto Rican, Spanish, you name it. He had it all. And that's what attracted me too. I'm like, who are all these people are like all different kind of people up in here. It just rocked my world. Somebody that young, and I didn't know nothing about him. I swear, I didn't know nothing about this guy, but I know now. I know now. I know his mission. I know why he was here, and I know why he had to go. He completed his mission. Period. That's it. All right. It wasn't about no karma. Nothing about selling his soul to he didn't sell nothing to nobody. He made amends with it. Is what he did with himself. Got to clearly understand and get out all this hocus pocus stuff, people. Please get out of the hocus pocus stuff about the Illuminati. I mean, enough is enough. What's so damn secret about it when everybody knows? You come on there every freaking day talking about what the Illuminati does and Illuminati this and make me think that there ain't no fucking Illuminati. We're the illuminated ones. How about that? Y'all giving them the credit for what you are. You're illuminated. You're the light, okay? Stop. Just cut this stuff. That's what I'm hearing him say too. Like he's disgusted about that kind of stuff. People go too far, and and that's from being disconnected from yourself. When you're disconnected from yourself, you believe every and anything, and next thing you know, you're all messed up inside. You don't know which direction to take, and then that's when you feel like you want to suicidal, or you feel like you depressed and things like that because you have no control of your life. Everybody else does. So get it together. Stop listening to everybody. Love yourself. Know that you're worthy, because you are. You are the bomb, is what he telling me to tell y'all. The bomb. Y'all the bomb. Y'all got it. He can see it clearly now. He saw it clear before, but he knows. He knows what y'all can do. He knows it. And he wants you to do it. But you have to heal yourself, just like you saw him do. We got the High Priestess here where there were some secrets, okay? Some secrets. High Priestess talk about secrets. High Priestess talk about intuition too. So when talking about intuition in this card here of sadness, hurt, and pain, sometimes it talks about boredom, but in this time it's talking about like a missed opportunity, maybe. Again, I'm just feeling somebody's sadness, like somebody feel like they didn't, which I feel is him, or it could have been somebody around them, like they didn't get that opportunity, or they missed the opportunity. For love, because the Cup cards talks about love. So somebody could have missed the opportunity of love here, and now they are in regret. And I said this is his energy because he was a superstar. Everybody loved him. Everybody loved him. He got all the attention. It almost overnight, but this tragedy hit here unexpectedly. It was the Tower talks about unexpected tragedy, unexpected, like somebody taking the rug and just pulling it from up underneath your legs. That's what this was all. That's what happened here, and it caused some sadness and pain. But somebody already had a clue. All right, that's why or somebody kind of like predicted. There's like they kind of like knew it. Some way, somehow he knew it was coming, because the High Priestess is like the gatekeeper of secrets. She has secrets. She knows secrets, and it's always about intuition. So he had an intuition. He was very intuitive and very psychic. Like he can read people. Most Aquarians can. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I've been doing it all my life. I didn't need no cards or nothing. But when you have a platform like this and you're talking to people, you have to show them something. And these are, historical anyway. This is what Spirit talks through to people to get to people, to try to help people. So he was very psychic. He could have been a card, he could have been a card reader, or it didn't even need card. He could tell you something, and it would be what he said it was. Even though he was troubled, that's how he healed his own self. He dealt with his own troubles because he already knew about it. He already had intuition about what was going on with himself. So he was what you actually saw him do with people made him look like a monster, but he was just self-healing. He was dealing with the good and the bad within himself. He had to, and when you seen him, they talking about, he make a deal with the devil. No, he was making a deal with inside himself so he can have some peace. That's what it was about. That's why we got to have our own minds. He always try to tell you, have your own mind. Don't let nobody control you. Do what you want to do. Do what you like. Be creative. Do what you love. So we have the Sun card here. Even though he knew this tragedy, even though he had an inkling of what was going to happen, intuitively he knew, he still, he made peace with it anyway. He made peace with it. He's happy. He's okay. That's what he wants y'all to know, that he's okay. He made peace with it, with or without anybody here. He was very frank, very blunt, as Aquariuses are. And he wasn't going to let nobody stop him. He said he don't understand why would they just like focus on the negative so much. And then he said he knows why. It's because they trying to mislead the young people. They want y'all to be misled by showing you a bunch of gang bang, this stuff, that stuff. He said it's all fake. He said don't fall for it. He said love one another. He said don't fall for that stuff. He said most of it is just a game, and they want you to play that game. But he said he refused it. So I feel like there's other things too besides. That's why he knew he was going, because he didn't want to play the game. All right, he didn't want to play the game, and he was happy with that because he knew it was going to make other people happy. He knew he was going to help a lot of people, so he didn't care. He just sacrificed. But he knew what was going to happen though with that sacrifice. We all going to go one day, so that he just figured, you know what, long as I make other people see, Aquarius will sacrifice their life for other people. They don't care, long as other people are happy. Long as they are happy doing what they're doing for other people, they're fine. So he's going through, he had a rebirth here, okay? He's in the sunshine now, and he's very, very, very happy. Just like that ring I showed you guys that he wanted me to show you. He's very happy. Yes, with the Five of Wands, there was some type of conflict. This is conflict like from outsiders and even internal with inside himself. So he had conflict all over. That's what the fighting was all. He had to fight for his life all the time. Every time he turned around, he had to fight for his life. He was always in conflict and turmoil with people that were actually coming after him. The only thing about what people got him wrong is that he really ain't fuck with nobody. And now he's like, he want to get this point across. He really ain't fuck with nobody unless they fuck with him. He wasn't just going out trying to make no trouble. He got, a couple times he got and did some things that he shouldn't have done. You know what I'm saying? That's all of us. We all do things we shouldn't do sometimes, but he don't owe the world no apology. All he had to do is work on himself, trying to do better for himself. And that's exactly what he did. So he don't owe nobody shit. He don't owe nobody nothing. They ain't got to keep talking about his past and everybody got a past. Everybody been through some shit. Really. But turning yourself around is the deal. And that's what he did. That's exactly what he done. Even though everybody was coming at him from all ends, you know what I mean? Especially when he blew up. That's when it really, because Florida is not that big of a place. It's like a hometown place. Everybody know one another and things like that, and he stayed in his hometown, which, maybe he shouldn't have. I think he was in his hometown, but it was suburb area, but people knew everything and everywhere he was. So even after his old fights and stuff like that, people started getting jealous of him. That's what happened. There was jealousy big time here with him. And people will make up all kind of excuses why, he should be gone. And that's not right. It's not right at all. No, nobody should take somebody up their own hands and take somebody else's life. That's not right. So we had the Temperance here. This talks to me about, and there was arguments with a mother figure. So I feel like this Temperance is his, the one that's going to be the mother of his child. Because that's what, Empress is usually someone who's of child. So that's what I'm looking at it is. So he had it coming from all over the place. This one gave him a hard time. They fought and stuff. Believe me, all that what she was showing you. Sorry, I'm just keeping it real from what he's telling me. I told him I'd be honest, whatever he tell me to say. She would start a lot of stuff, okay? You know what I'm saying, too, with him. She wasn't no angel either, being y'all like to say that stuff about people. She was not an angel in this situation. I feel like she was trying to bring him down because he probably got bored with her in her situation. But I do feel like he loved her, but I feel like he got bored with her. Or there was like some secrets that came out about her and he didn't like it. It turned him off. it made, you know, because he already was like a hurt young fella anyway, lack of love and stuff like that. And she probably was giving, I think she was giving it to what he was needing, but all of a sudden she just you know, got bored. Like you know what I'm saying? She got bored and she was like bugging him, knowing that he was you know, he was turning into this businessman. He had to spend most of his time with his business, and she didn't like it. She didn't like it, y'all. I'm telling you right now, she did not like that. She didn't like it. She didn't like to see him like this. For some reason, I don't know why. She started almost turning like she hated him. And like I said, don't believe the hype. Don't believe everything that you hear in the media. I'm telling you. They tried to cut this man out to be like he was some kind of dog or Satan or something when he was the sweetest young man that you would ever meet. Look at all the people that loved him. They didn't even have no contact with him because he was being himself in his music. I'm telling you, he was pouring his heart out to everybody like, this is what I'm going through. And he kept it real. Good and bad. This is what I'm going through. Why should we hide? Why should we hide who we really are and what we went through? How are we going to heal when we do that? That's what he's trying to tell the young people. Why are we trying to keep this a secret? It's okay to be sad. It's okay to, you know, and we got to get some help. We gotta get some help for that. We just can't, holding things in and stuff like that and suppressing things only makes things worse. And that's what he's trying. That's why he expressed himself, his whole self. He showed everybody who he was, good side and bad side. Okay. He wasn't trying to put up no act. He wasn't trying to be no ordinary rapper and just like follow the game, how they rap and, you know, mislead people and things like that, thinking that the streets and guns and stuff like that. He didn't want that for the younger generation. So here's the King of Swords, which I believe that's his father, a father figure. I feel like his father really, really loved him. I think his father wanted to be there for him, not because of the money. His father was proud of him, but he wasn't there, and he know he wasn't there, but he wasn't trying to get nothing from him. He know he wasn't there. I don't feel like he was feeling guilty or no, but he always loved his father. I'm not feeling like they made too much of an amends, but I feel like he let him know that he was proud of him. I feel that. I feel like and I'm hearing, they may have had a conversation, but it was brief. Okay, it was brief. So here he is right here, Page of Swords. I told you, see, he's right next to his dad. I feel like it was a brief conversation because pages, you know, are very short. You know, when they say what they gotta say. They say what they have to say. Like I said, Aquariuses are very frank and blunt. So when he had a conversation with his father, he let him have it, okay? He let him have it and let him know how he felt. He did. He let the energy, I mean, and it made him feel better though, that he got that out when he talked to his father, which was very brief. He really let him have it. And I'm not saying in a bad way. He just told him what he felt, and then that was the end of that. And his father told him he was proud of him too, and he was sorry that he wasn't there. That's what I'm hearing from him. But nevertheless, he still, you know, he was okay with that, but he still told him how he felt. No bars hold. He sure did. He told him how he felt. And then he gained strength, okay? He dealt with the beast inside. He had tamed him. See that line down there? He became strength. He had courage. This dude was courage. You know what I'm saying? This dude was strong. He had a strong mind and a strong heart. Yeah, he had some temper issues and stuff, like I said, but he worked on that. And he learned, and he finally tamed it. He tamed himself. He tamed the inner beast within him. That's what strength does. That's what strength is there for you. These are spiritual cards. So his spiritual side, all these any major arcana cards that come up, this was his strength. This was what made him like the high priestess, major arcana, the tower. where something, a structure, it even could have been where a structure had to be breaking down in order to start something new. I feel like that tower is telling me, what I'm hearing is that, you know, a breakdown of the system. He wanted to break down the system through the younger people by telling them a positive message and keep it positive so it can be rebuilt again, but rebuilt on a firm ground, and he had to sacrifice his life for it. See? So you guys, you young people out there that y'all love his music and things like that. So listen to, you know, listen to what he's saying, because he made this sacrifice for you guys. Because he could have went another direction and followed the rest of the rappers shit the way they was doing, and feeding you bullshit and making you feel like you got to fight all your life and kill yourself and kill each other out in the street. He could have went that route, but he didn't. He chose not to. So remember that as you go on in life, please listen to what he said. And, you know, he wants y'all to tear it down and rebuild it again. Y'all do you. Don't let nobody control y'all. So in order for that to happen, the system has to come down. And he had to go down too. So he sacrificed. But you know, he wanted to give you guys strength. He wanted to get your courage back. He wants you to be who you want to be. He wants you to be well. He wants you to fix yourself. He don't want you to be out in these streets hurting and killing one another. He said he wants peace, and y'all can have it. He said it's not all lost. He knows that. Or he would have never left, but he knows his mission was done. It was completed. He has trust and faith in you guys, is what I'm hearing, that you're going to do it. He has trust and faith in you guys. That's why he left. Okay? His time was done. Okay, and the Two of Cups is telling me, I'm hearing him say that, you know, like I said, cups are always all about love. So he definitely had love for everybody. Definitely. This is somebody who end up, you know, learning to love himself. And I think that's what he talked about sometime too in his videos, like loving yourself. He worked on himself, so he had to love himself. That's why he said never get attached to anything. He learned that you know, no matter how much he tried to attach himself to somebody, he always got disappointed. And then it brought on depression and all these other anxieties and things like that, and it made him snap. So he had to, you know, this is about balance too, you know, being in balance with himself, with his alter ego, with his other side. He had to balance that out to establish this love, this equal, you know, this even type thing, like the good side and the bad side. He, you know, brought those two entities together in himself and made friends with them, and that's where he changed. So I'm feeling big time, you know, a love of himself, and once he loved himself, that's why everybody was so attracted to him. And they couldn't even know that, because he loved himself. He learned to love who he was. He brought balance within himself. And then everybody wanted a piece of him, okay? He became, you know, he got attention. He got all this attention. And that was all the love that he ever experienced in his life. I mean, really. And he was appreciative of it. He wants me to let y'all know he appreciate all y'all love. He really did. He really did. He loved that. Them concerts and stuff. Oh, he couldn't wait to get out there to see. Y'all couldn't wait to go see him. He couldn't wait to come see you guys. He couldn't wait to come there to see you guys. Oh my God. He had it all figured out in his head, what he was going to do, what he was going to say. He going to jump out in the crowd, let y'all know he with y'all. He wanted y'all to touch him. He wanted, like, you know that even though he's famous, that you know, he's just himself. He was going to be himself regardless. He was going to be there for you guys regardless, for all of us. And, you know, he became the hermit, okay? Like I said, with these last three cards here, the strength, the Two of Cups, the hermit, it was like he just calmed himself down. Every day was a new day for him. He had to go in hermit mode. This could have been where it might have started where he was behind bars. That might have started then, where he couldn't like move the way he wanted to move, and you know what I'm saying? So it kind of like he had no choice within himself but to face himself, okay? And then it brought that self-love to him, all right? And then he continued that process when he got out. He continued. I don't know if some of you around, you can leave notes if you're watching this video, if he was like stayed to himself or not. Like there was periods and times where he would just like go off to himself. You know, people love, you know, I know he was around a lot of friends or some friends and stuff like that. And, you know, he was easy to get attached to because of his personality. He was fun. He didn't give a shit, and everybody liked that. And it kind of like let everybody else like be themselves. They can put their guards down, even though he was this big superstar, famous dude. It was like you got around him and you had so much fun. You laughed a lot. And you wanted to be like that. Everybody wanted to be free like he was. Say what he wanted to say, how he wanted to say it, without no repercussions behind it. You know, as long as he wasn't hurting nobody. You know, that's what I feel. That's what I'm hearing. So here's the King of Coins. He became the king. He made it. He got a lot of money. A lot of money. He was successful. He made it. He became the king. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It wasn't too late. He did what he needed to do. He became what he wanted to become. And it wasn't like he wanted to be this rich. He didn't get, he was comfortable. He made sure his family was okay too before he left here. That's the purpose of making that money. He wanted to make sure everybody was okay. He really did. He became he had clarity and truth with the the Ace of Swords. He made it. He made it through. The tough times he went through, he made it through. He got victory. He got victory, y'all. He holding that sword up like I made it, man. I did it all by myself, okay? This is getting me emotional. I made it. I'm the king now. That's how he look at himself. I'm the king, but humble with it, because the King of Coins is somebody who's very grounded and humble, and not let money get to him, even though he got a lot of it. Okay. He made this himself. He come a long way. He went through a lot of pain, but he made it. That's why he wants y'all to know, you youngsters out there, that you can do the very same thing. You can make it. Even though you have problems, whatever you're going through, get help for that. And once you and be free to be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. You don't have to be conformed to nothing or anyone or anything. Truth shall set you free. I always say that. I got that as a banner on my channel. The truth shall set you free, and it's just the truth. Got the Nine of Swords in reverse. I feel like he was talking to me with that, because he was making deals with me, talking about, okay, if I give you a couple days, if you get a couple days rest, you'll do this reading for me. I was like, okay, so, because I wasn't sleeping at night, but I got some days rest, so I feel like that he put that in there for me. I'm serious about that, y'all. Not only just for me, but for himself as well. It's like, because we connect so well, because we've been through the exact same thing. We were always being attacked and shit by people, and it just made us angry. We were angry people because of people attacking us all the time, and we had no idea why. Family attacked us. Family attacked us. Not everybody in my family, but I experienced family attacking me, friends attacking me that I thought was friends, and I didn't know where this shit was coming from. I was broken. He was broken, but we made it, y'all. We made it. He made it. He made it. Look. He made it. He cut through the bullshit. He made it. He's in victory. This is a card of victory. That is his element. The sword cards are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. He's an Aquarius, right? He made it. He took them swords out of his back. Okay? He you know what I'm saying? He found peace. Once, this is like somebody being like up and stuff and worried, full of anxieties and stuff, but it's in reverse, so he conquered that. See? He conquered that, and he wants y'all to do the same, and he probably went through worse than what anybody could go through at such a young age. Okay? The Lovers came up, but the Lovers came in reverse. I feel like there was somebody that he was very much in love with, very much felt very tied to, but he had to make a choice because he didn't want to hurt he didn't want to continue hurting anybody, and when anybody can hurt him. I feel like maybe somebody they was really close to and he felt really in love with just kind of like flipped on him, flip mode on him. Just as he was ready to release and tell how he felt, somebody flipped on him. Because like I said, don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe the hype. He might have, he said he was defending himself. Sorry, that's what he said. With this woman or whatever, he defended himself. He had to defend himself. He said, look, she was strong too. He said she was strong as hell, okay? I'm telling y'all, she was strong as hell. And there's also some secrets surrounding her too. That may come out later. I don't know. He won't tell me because I kept trying to ask him, well, what's... I know some of the reason for the secrets, but there's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. But it'll come out. Here, and this also talks about, deception too with the Seven of Swords, okay? This talks about, this could have been I'm feeling like this could be him trying to get away because there's the helicopter, all right? And they got these swords, that's like your thought, like, and they're kind of like not letting nobody know where they're going at. It's like they leaving and not letting nobody know where they're going. So I feel like with whoever this person was that's upside down, which is the lovers, I feel like it's somebody he really loved, but they turned on him or something, and he had to leave, but he had to sneak away from this person. That's what I'm picking up. He had to sneak away. I don't know why, y'all. Don't ask me. I don't know why. He was talking. I was asking questions. I'm like, well, you want me to do all this? Well, why don't you just like tell me what's up? He said it'll all come out. Okay, another thing card I pulled. You know what came out? I'm looking at this. The Knight of Cups. Look how beautiful. That's him all the way. He had love. He had his heart on his sleeve. He really, really, really loved people. Really. The Knight of Cups. He fell in love. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He made peace with himself. Look at that. I feel like this is him, now. He made peace with himself. Like he's telling y'all, he's at peace. He's around love. It's just loving. You see how he has his eyes closed and that heart there, and he let y'all know he still love you. He love you. He's still around, y'all. He's still around. He said, call on his energy. Call on him anytime. You know how he like to help people. Call on him anytime. Just talk in your sleep, he said, or when you're awake. If you have a problem, just speak it out. And he'll get, he's going to let you know that he's around. Look at this. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups and Page of Cups together. Two males. The Knight of Cups, I feel like it's him. And this Page of Cups, I feel like it's a child. So if there's a child involved, he's aware of it. He's aware of it, and he's going to be watching over this child. And I feel like this child is going to be a boy like him. He may reincarnate into this child, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. He may reappear in this child, like his energies and all that may flow through this child, which is going to be a boy. And I'm going to tell you why, because like I said, I already talked to him about some stuff. He said the situation will improve. Y'all hang in there. The whole situation will be improved. He said, don't believe all the hype that's going on out there. Don't believe all that hype. He said, just chill. Don't listen to the negative. Be positive. He's still around. He's fine. He's happy. Don't listen to all that junk. He's sold his soul to the devil, or he's, he didn't do none of that stuff that they talking about. Don't let them badmouth him like that, because he just wasn't like that. I'm telling you. Most of the time, this dude would fight to defend himself. Most of the time. Now, yeah, we all do dumb stuff. He's not, and ain't nobody perfect. And we all do dumb stuff. And he did some dumb stuff. He's a child. He's a baby, y'all. He's a baby, but for him to be a baby, he came a long way. Long way. The lesson he learned only took him a short period of time to do, and it's like taking us a damn lifetime. So he was a star seed. He was here to have a purpose and then just go. But he's still with you, is what I'm trying to say. So he said, don't be sad. He don't want you to be sad. He keep pushing me against this. This is what he wants you to be. Okay? This is what he wants you to be. That's what he wants all of you to be. If y'all love him, he said, this is how he wants you to be. He said, don't worry about him. He's in bliss. He is so doggone happy that it ain't even funny. And he's happy to want you to know that you're able to communicate with him at any time. Just speak it out. He'll hear you. All right? And he wants you to know. And then when I seen the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups, tears came down my eyes. I'm like, come on, dude, tell me some more about it. I said, I know what you're saying here, but just give me some more stuff. So I went to get some angel cards, okay? And when I said, tell me about you, this Knight of Cups. He said, I was met by so many loving people. See all that love he's got? He's got a lot of love, just like he had here. It's even more there. It's even more where he's at. Even more. So whatever lack of love this guy had, he's got it. He got it all back in one shot, and now he's good. And the Page of Cups, I was asking, okay, what about this Page of Cups? Which I know he said something about his son. He's aware of his son, and he said, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. So not on the Page of Cups, but the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups as we're going up. The High Priestess, when I asked him this question, it took me back to the High Priestess about the secrets, which was telling me that he was holding back on something. He was holding back, and it had something to do with love. And this tree got something to do with something too, with this tree. There's something about trees with this guy. Something about trees. I know he got a tree tattoo on his head, but this tree is shaped like a heart. Love. There's something about a tree, the meaning of a tree, that tree that he has on his head, and it keeps coming up. It kept coming up. It kept falling out when I was shuffling the cards. So I was like, oh, that's right. He got a tree on his head. But this one's shaped like a heart. Okay. Love. That's what he was. In the High Priestess, again, I'm picking up more messages that he was hiding his love from somebody that he really, really cared about, really, really loved. And he wished that he had said that he loved you more. It could have been anybody out there that, resonates with that. This is what he wanted to tell you, that he wished he had told you more, that he loved you. I know he expressed himself sometime, but he didn't let the whole thing out, how he really was feeling, because he was afraid. He was afraid. But the situation will improve in time. He said he knows everything's going to work out fine. He knows that. He already knows. So, what came out was the Justice. Okay, the Justice talks about a karmic situation being balanced out. Okay, it talks about court situations, justice, things coming. The scales are going to balance itself out. He's going to receive justice. And I swear to you guys, I didn't pick out these cards. This is how it came, because it was just a conversation between me and him before I got on here doing this. I had to do it that way. Because like I said, I was a little afraid too, and I was afraid, I was going to say that, but I wanted to make sure that this is what the messages that he wanted to get through. So it was justice here. It's going to get justice. He feels like he's got justice already by the things that he's done already. Justice in a spiritual sense, in a spiritual way. He's got justice. He balanced his life out. He wants y'all to know that's his justice. He don't care about here. Justice stuff, what's done is done. He's saying. And he don't want nobody tripping. Again, he wants everybody to just be happy. That's what he wants. If y'all want him to be happy, y'all want to still stay in communication with him, I'm hearing him say, you're going to have to be happy. Period. You're going to have to be happy, or else he's just not going to respond. And he said what I say all the time. There's no such thing as death. All right? So people stop going around talking about dead this and dead that like nobody, like it's all over with, like case closed. No, case ain't closed. It's just begun. It's all just begun. I'm telling you now. So he wants me to let y'all know that he turned into the magician. He's a magic man. He's a magic man. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all that he's still there for you guys. Call on him anytime. He's magic now. He can be anywhere at any time for anyone. Okay? His wings is all over the place. Okay? That's why he's happy, because he feels better this way than the inner body. That's what he was trying to, what he was trying to tell you. He's trying to tell you to kill yourself. No, that wasn't the purpose. No. Maybe that was the other people's purpose that wanted him to do this, but no, that wasn't his purpose. He didn't want to mislead nobody. So now he done turned into magician big time. He got all the tools necessary to do what he want to do, when he want to do it, and how he wants to do it. Okay. So he done turned into the magician. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You can talk to this person, and people that been talking to him and stuff like that. It's real. It's real. He's got his own platform, dude, and he's able to talk to people, communicate. He wants y'all to communicate with him and talk. He said, like, the portal is open, y'all. The portal is open. He wouldn't have had this opportunity like this here. I mean, he sowed that seed, he planted that seed here, and then it was his time, but now he got a portal open, he's saying communicate with him. But you have to do it in happiness and positivity. That's what he said. If you're going to do it in happiness and positivity, and don't listen to the negative. You need help? Call on him. You know, and like I said again, he's saying you have to believe. He said, only do this if you believe. You got to believe that he's still around. His body is, we all physically, everything goes away physical. Everything physical is just temporary. But you got a mission. He knows you got a mission. And that mission is for you guys, is what he was trying to tell you, is to restruct this monster, this machine that people are under. Okay. Tear it down and then rebuild that foundation on a positive foundation, on a good note. He said he know you can do it. He knows it. That's why he sacrificed himself. He know you guys can do it. He know you can do it. So, don't let him down. Don't let him down, because the situation will improve. You gotta believe that. Only if you believe. You have to believe, though. Okay, and then what I got here, look, is judgment. Okay, so there will be judgment, people facing judgment. He's calling on you guys again. This is like a calling. It was like he was called up because his mission was done. So he was called up. Regardless of this situation, everything happens for a reason. He's letting y'all know, but he's happy as hell though. He said he's motherfucking happy. Does that sound like he's motherfucking happy? He said. Yeah, when you go, your personality don't leave. I mean, your personality is always part of you. That's your spirit. That's what's inside of you. That's what moves this body. So he's still the same, personality wise and everything. He's still the same. Only thing that's different is that he's just released from a lot of pain. He's released from all that. He already done it when he was here. Now he's like free. That's all he wanted to be, is free. And he's saying y'all can experience this right here, right now. You can experience, because he did. He did. Right? He did. He said you have nothing to feel guilty about. whoever to his fans and to whoever done something to him. He said, you ain't got nothing to feel guilty about. He already know there's justice. And through justice, you know, he's going to become the magician. He's going to expose these people himself. Ain't nobody really got to do nothing because he's the magic man. He's the magic man. I'm telling you, y'all, watch it. Watch it. Then you'll believe. If you believe that this dude is freaking magic. Now, I'm telling you, he out there with Prince, too. I'm hearing him and Prince hooking up, doing some stuff together. Them two like Einsteins together, geniuses and stuff, coming together with all kind of, they working together. That's part of his, I heard Raspberry Beret. He's part of his Raspberry Beret. He like part of him. They understand one another. I think that was a big hookup right there. He was waiting on him. Around a lot of music, around a lot of musical people. And, you know, they're going to bring a raft here. Not nothing bad, but it's going to be like a transformation. Because him and Prince was something similar. Him and a lot of others too. But these were like, they're the ones that's like the highest. They're the highest that's going to call this judgment upon those who are hurting other people. They're both magicians. And they're working together, and that power together is going to be, y'all wait and see, watch. Okay? Yeah, nothing, and then I pulled 2 more cards, and what it said, I will always point you in the right direction. And I feel like he was talking about that to me because I was nervous. Again, like I said, a couple things I feel like it was me because I was so nervous. And he said, well, I'll point you in the direction. Don't worry, just do it. And I hope y'all can let me know if I did. You know, I know I was a bit talkative in the beginning and it was all over the place. I'm so sorry. But it all led up to this right here. And, you know, he told me he was gonna always lead me in the right direction. I guess that's a reward. We all got rewards when we do what we're told to do without any fear. And he said he wants you to do things. Do what you're told to do. What makes you happy, and he'll always point you in the right direction as well. This is serious stuff, y'all. So he said, life is a series of choices. Choose love. Now tell me that don't sound like him. This whole reading, tell me. I need y'all to go to the comment section and tell me if this don't sound like him. Now, what I'm going to do here is, he wants me to give something about his past life. So I'm going to just choose a couple of cards. All right. Or I'm going to shuffle them anyway. And he wants me to give y'all a bit about his past life. Okay. Well, I feel like he come from a Native American background. I feel like there's more than just Native American. Native American has a lot of mixtures and stuff. And Native Americans are like, they believe in spirituality. They believe in being themselves. They don't like to be controlled or ruled by anything. Like this teepee here is like he'd rather be in a teepee than being in a mansion. Like he likes things simple. So he came from a Native American heritage and other things other things. But I feel Native American is, and Native American, I don't know if it goes back to, I don't know, I keep picking up something about, let's see what goes in. Alright. Oh. Okay. Galactic. Okay. That makes sense. Galactic. He's in a galaxy. He's in the universe, and you see those stars and all that light and stuff like that. It's like galactic. Galactic, okay? Galactic. He's still with us, y'all. There's, you know, our ancestors, all that, they're still with us in spirit. And like I said, it's like, he can do, he's like, his wings are spread, he's like got his wings out. He can just like go anywhere and do anything he wants to do. And I thought I said something about Egypt, didn't I? I think he came from a heritage of Egyptians as well. Let me show y'all that again. I'm sorry if I just flashed it. Egypt. Okay, Egypt. There's something about Egypt with his past life, his ancestors and history goes back to Native American. I feel, you know, it's like, I feel like, you know, kind of like when I see galactic, I feel like it's like he can come back if he wants to. He's in a deep, deep part of the universe. Like he's just a part of it. It's like, and it's big. It's big. And being this color, again, I'm saying he's with Prince. Them two are conspiring something together. And those two are something. They like looking eye to eye at each other. And they conjuring up something there with that purple haze in here. They are, I'm telling you, them two are together. Him and Prince are doing something up there, you know. They cooking up some stuff. Y'all gonna know about it. That's what I heard him say. Y'all will know when what's up. He gonna give you a sign, so prepare for the sign. But he does come up from a Egypt history, rooted history from his ancestors and stuff like that, and Native American. And he says have trust and faith, just like I just said. Trust and faith, and this is an angel. Look at that. The angel. He wants y'all to have trust and faith. And look, he got his hands up like, and they're almost balled up. Like, see that hand up there almost balled up? I feel like y'all seen his hand like that or something like that. He's like, he's got power. He got power. He's gonna, you know, trust and faith, trust and believe. He gonna come through. He gonna finish what he started, and it may be through coming back here or something. Y'all will have a sign about it. He'll give you a sign. You're going to know. All right, now we're going to go into the sacred rebel because he is a rebel. He is a rebel. All right. Okay, dude, talk to me. That's the relationship we got. Like, he's just keeping it simple. I guess that's why he said I remind him of his mom or something, because I think they was like that. They was like real with each other. It's like real. They both was blunt and said what they had to say and stuff like that. You know what I mean? She was tough. He was tough. So he can take anything. So let's get it on, dude. He said, don't worry about his name for some of y'all out there or pronouncing it. So he said he's love. He said his name is Love. Okay? He said, my name is Love, damn it. He's such a silly one. I tell you, he's so silly. I don't think or believe that he would fight or stuff like that. He's just silly as I don't know what. In his heart, he got a heart of gold. But you don't want to mess with that dude. That's for sure. He ain't nobody to bet. I don't care how tall you are, little you are. If you mess with him, he gonna show you a little something. And I don't think he's doing it to, you know, be like he badass and all that. But look at that little boy's physique he had. He was like a little, you know who I'm hearing the word? And that's why I keep thinking about this Egypt, and it did come up too. This Egypt, like he could have been that little the young. Look it up, y'all, and put it in the comment section. I keep seeing Pharaoh or something like that, like reincarnated, come back as Pharaoh. Pharaoh didn't take no shit. That he was a little boy when he died or passed. So he may have reincarnated. created himself into this lifetime to, wreak havoc and stuff like that. You know what I mean? On his oppressor, he's going to let them know, I'm going to release my people, okay? I'm going to release them. So I hope y'all understand what he's trying to do here, okay? Understand. You got to believe. Like he said, you got to believe. Okay, young man, let's stop. Okay, shock of the new. Okay. See, this got music. See that something about a piano? Did this dude play the piano or something? Something about the piano. He knew how to do a whole lot of things. He was very creative, very creative. Shock of the new. So it's again going. This is his rebel thing. This is him. This is what he does. This is what he was here for. Shock of the new. He come here to shock the world. He came here to put a heartbeat back in this bad boy. Okay. That's what his mission was, to put a heartbeat back in this earth again and shock the new, because, you got cities back here. You got the star, the Star of David, which is the 6-star, not that 5-star shit, but this is the real deal here, okay? And his chakras, his throat chakras was wide open, okay? Creating a lot. That's what he's doing now, still creating a whole lot of stuff is going on with him. Cities is going to be affected. He affected a lot of people. And it's number 6, so it's going to bring on balance and stability. But it was a shock, though. It was a shock factor. But it's going to bring on the new. It's going to open up the floodgates to the new. His chakras was wide open. His third eye was open. If you can see that. His third eye was open. He was wide open. He left out here wide open. He knew where he was going. He knew what was going to do. He was okay. He's happy. But he had to shock the world. He had to shock the world. He had to do what he had to do. He had to go through what he went through and then sacrifice. Wow. Y'all. This next card. It was heaven sent. X was heaven sent. Okay? To open your mind, to let you free your mind. You can't even see her head. All you see is white light. He came here to free your mind. Let your mind be free. He was heaven sent. Heaven sent, y'all. Heaven sent. Came to shock of the new. Bring balance. He bringing balance back. And that shit was heaven sent. He sacrificed himself for y'all to do this. Cause he knew, he got a child coming here too. He ain't want this thing being messed up for his child. He was heaven sent to open your mind, to free your mind, okay? And he was a sacred fool. He took a leap of faith and sacrificed himself. That's somebody who just okay. I'll let you have it. See that? I'll let you have it. I'd rather be a sacrifice than to be a puppet on a string. I'd rather just go ahead and sacrifice and go and let my people go. And one more card I'm pulling for y'all, and then I'll let you go. And I'm sorry it was so long, but he deserved every bit of this and more. And like I said, he said thank you to all of you who still have him in his heart. Call on him. If you're hurting, please seek help. And always, 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 no matter what you go through, be happy. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying here? Free from judgment, free to love. See, he's free. He's trying to tell y'all he's free. And y'all gonna be free from that too. Y'all gonna be free from judgment. You're gonna be free to love. Look how he's looking at. He's just smiling. I keep telling y'all, he happy. He know what he did. He know he was heaven sent to free your mind, to open you up for new opportunities and for love. But he had to shock it into you. He had to shock it into you. He knew what he was doing. Throat chakras open, third eye wide open, a lot of people he affected, but he had to sacrifice though. He didn't want to see y'all being puppets on a string, confined in things. He didn't want you confined. He ain't saying kill yourself because things are going to be fine. But he has to know, you have to be happy no matter what you're going through. Look at that. I don't know what else to say, y'all. There's X's reading. There's his reading. There's his words. So, other than other people and things that got to say, there was a word he had to say to me. He got a lot to say. So, using a lot of psychics and mediums that he trusts, okay, and he's not going to leave them alone either. That's why they coming out and boldly coming out, because he's not going to leave them alone. He's going to, like he did me, he's done them or doing them the same way. So if y'all out there and you know that you can't get this off of your heart like me, and you know this boy is communicating with you, he's a talker anyway. You see how big his heart chakras were. It's wide open. He wants to communicate. He wants, do it. If he tells you to do it, do it. Do it in love, though. And matter of fact, that's all he's going to contact anyway. People that he can trust, that he knows that loves him. Whether you know him or not, you're going to feel connected to him anyway. Okay? Not saying that you're going to have. I mean, you're going to be. It's going to be. It is what it is. He don't mind that it being is what it is, but do it out of love. He knows who's going to do that out of love. He already knows. He done already picked them, and everybody's going to come forth. Okay? If you guys, you know what, he knows that I like to help people too. He knows this. That's why I was one of the many that he chose to do this. He knows I'm for real when it comes to love. He's seen my work and me helping people, and knowing that he knows I'm serious about it. He know I'm not playing, and I'm not not trying to get over on nobody. He knows I generally love to help people. We both are the same energies, and I guess why our energies connected so well, and I, like I said, I'm not even of his generation, but you don't have to be with a person like this. Okay? A lot of people's enjoying his music, his message. They understand, and they ain't looking. He said, I don't give a shit how I look. I can look the way I want to look. It's all about the message. It's all about the message. And he was no intent about talking about killing yourself or him killing himself. He was coming to terms with himself. He was healing himself. That's all. Dealing with the good and the bad within him and balancing that shit out. That's what the whole message was about. The whole message was about that. So there you go. And like I said, on the behalf of X, if you guys, if this video touched you in any kind of way, shape, or form, which I hope it did, and I know it did for some of you, and if you're going through any type of depression, or if you feel like you can't go on, you need some help, okay, contact me. I can help you. My number is listed below. My email is listed below. If you need somebody to talk to, email me. I will respond back to you. You're not in this alone. None of you are. And I don't care what color you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what you're doing. Just like X used to say, we all in this together, and we all need one another and for this thing to take place. Because I'm telling you now, there's two magicians up there right now conjuring together, and I told you who they was, X and Prince. And they got some stuff going on, okay? And be ready for it, you guys. Just stay positive. Hang in there. If you need help, you need help, and I'm here. And whoever watching this video, if you need help, just let me know, okay? And he said he loved you guys, and again, he wants you to be happy. Just be happy. Just be happy no matter what you went through. You know what he went through. He had to show you the good in order to get, he had to show you the bad in order to get to the good, because he's like, hey, life ain't a piece of cake for none of us. So if he can do it, he's saying you can do it too. You can do it too. Life ain't over till it's over. You don't have to do that. You got things to do here. You got to finish a mission that he started. He already planted that seed. You done seen it in the reading already. So now, if you love him for real, you know, follow what he says. Be happy. Get help if you need help. Don't take yourself out. That ain't the way to go. Fix and work on yourself. All right? Fix and work on yourself. There's people out here that's going to help you. You can call on him, he said. Talk to him in your dreams. Just talk. You ain't got to get on your hands and knees and all that. He said he's not no minister or nothing like that. He said, fuck that shit. And what he said, fuck that. Just talk to him, no matter where you are, sitting in your car, no matter what. Just talk to him, and he'll respond. He'll respond. Maybe it could be through somebody else that's in the physical realm, or you'll just hear something, or something will come across some kind of way. I'm hearing him say you're gonna know that he's there. He loves it. I'm telling you. If y'all really love him, don't look at him as being gone. He said, if you truly love him. Because he's not. He ain't going nowhere. Physically, yes. And he's happy, man. He's the most happiest. You thought he made his change here, going there. Like you said, if you go back and see, you know, he was even more popular there too, where he's at. You know what I'm saying? So he got that love that he always seeks. He's happy, y'all. Don't let nobody else fool you on this internet. Don't let nobody fool you. And talking all this trash and stuff like they don't have no facts, no evidence, no nothing. Don't let them fool you. Go by what you already know. Okay? And spread that word, and you people release yourself. He come here to set you free. Fuck the man. Fuck the man. You be you, you do you. And that was him doing all that, okay? Like I said, if you need any type of help or whatsoever, all my information will be below. And remember, we all love you. We love you. Know that. Bye now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. On behalf of X. See you later.